Friends, it is really high time that we follow Jesus Christ to the letter. Follow him all the way. Become total extremists for the sake of knowing him and of making him known. Friends, this is the call of Christ, to lay down our lives, to not count our lives as being anything compared to knowing him, to gladly forsake all, to gladly lay it all down. Friends, if we're not doing that, we are not living the Christian life. When Jesus called the 12, they dropped everything. They let go of everything to follow. And those who said, let me just go and bury my father, or those who couldn't give up their riches, they were unable to follow Jesus. We don't hear about those people anymore in the Bible. The rich young ruler, he just disappeared. All we hear is that he went away sad. Our riches will make us sad. You know, he was following all of the commandments, and yet he was unable to lay down his all to follow Jesus. When Jesus was teaching the crowds, he required of them to forsake all. The harder teachings, forsaking all, and they couldn't do it. And they left. They just wanted to hear the nice words of Jesus, but they weren't really prepared to give it all up, to lay down their lives for knowing Christ. That was too much for them, and so they left. They just wanted to hear a nice little story, a nice little bit of wisdom. Maybe on a Sunday morning we want to hear a little bit of wisdom for an hour or two, and then we go home to our lives. Friends, Jesus Christ is calling us in this hour to lay down our lives for him. Friends, when we're on our deathbed, we will regret not having laid down our lives for Jesus Christ. This is the call of Christ today. He is calling out to us, and time is of the essence. Time is running out. We have got to call out to Jesus. We have got to lay down our lives. We have got to focus on him and receiving him. Receiving a revelation. It's a supernatural revelation into the heart. It's not intellectual thinking. It's not deciding to follow Jesus. He chooses us supernaturally chosen, taken out of the world and given power to live the Christian life, power over sin. Friends, shall we follow him? Shall we follow him to the letter? Shall we forsake all? Shall we forsake all just to know him? To know him and the power of his resurrection? Because friends, this is where the rubber hits the road. Are we churchgoers, or are we followers of Jesus Christ? Are we just people who like a bit of churchianity? Are we people who like a little bit of religion and don't even realise that it's religion? Or are we prepared to follow Christ to the letter? Friends, he's calling out to us today to lay it all down, because at the end, nothing else will matter. When we're standing before God at the end, nothing else will matter. Nothing else will matter. Everything will fade into total obscurity, totally insignificant, and all that will matter is how much we gave our lives to Jesus Christ. So let's do it. Let's do it today, friends. Let's not delay, because we don't know how long we've got. A really big God bless you. Love you always, and I'll speak to you again another time.